Lord of the Lids for the first on the card. Racing. Corborn Jacko away about third here. One of the best out was Cindy Action, and She's Mustard showed up early, but booting underneath them was Wong Flores going to find the lead today. Wong Flores from Corborn Jacko, followed around there by Cindy Action. She's Mustard's gone back. Just getting ahead of that as they come to the corner. Corborn Muzzer Plum Crazy. Howard I know's a good way back, so is Buddy Baxter. Up there straight. It's Wong Flores. Corborn Jacko coming the inside, further back to Cindy Action. Wong Flores seen it through. Narrowly from Corborn Jacko, Cindy Action third. Next to go by was Corborn Muzzer, followed through by She's Mustard, Plum Crazy, Howard I Know and Buddy Baxter. And a racing. Funky Town's a wee bit slow. Best away here. King Hit. Mike bounded to the lead. Now Funky Town gets into its work, and Sammy Baxter is next through as Funky Town takes up the lead. Take Action back and behind these, followed around there by Belfast Barry. Speedy Dispatch is a good way back. So too is No More Marmite. Back with them too is Takeaway. Funky Town's found the lead in front by about 4 here on Sammy Baxter. Down the outside, King Hit Mike. Got to make that interesting for second and third. Funky Town easily. King Hit Mike or Sammy Baxter. Not too sure about that. Followed through then by Speedy Dispatch and No More Marmite beside that. Back behind those runners to Belfast Barry. Takeaway was always well back. Take Action never in the hunt either. Just about set to go and racing. Off the inside, jacks up, bounds away nicely here on Boyish Charms, followed through there by Corborn Lindsay. Fill Your Boots out wider on the track, a wee bit closer in. Corborn Nate trying to make a bit of ground. Getting back in the piece here is Rocky's Too Much and No Bias as they come to the corner. And it's jacks up comfortably clear here. Corborn Lindsay's giving chases, followed through by Boyish Charms. Back in the race to Corborn Nathan. Fill Your Boots, 1, 4, 2 and 5 the way they've gone by. And the fifth one over there was Fill Your Boots with No Bias behind that. And a distant last was Rocky's Too Much. Underway, So Over It's away reasonably nicely out wide, closer in. Corborn Serena jumped today and has gone to the lead and hard to beat, but Power Parissa's come with it. Having said that, then Mighty Twist and So Over It, followed through the inside by Chief Baxter. Corborn Gable is well back, coming to the corner. Broken Penniless a good way from them with O'Power top. Corborn Serena in front here from O'Power Parissa, dashing into third. Broken Penniless 3, 4 and 2. 8 was fourth to go by, and that was the favourite So Over It, followed through by Chief Baxter, O'Power top, Corborn Gable and Mighty Twist. Racing, Fall From Grace stepped out nicely here. Purely going forward. Americano tucked in there. Vito Baxter trying to get around the outside. Gee, if it clears them, it'll be a threat. It goes up outside the pacemaker. Kennel Boy charges into the race, charges to the lead. Vito Baxter goes back the inside. Back with him was Docker. Corborn Rowan is back too. Wider on the track here is Enhancer. Down they come. Kennel Boy in front. Americano tries hard. Kennel Boy, Americano. Fall From Grace third. Fourth to go by was Docker. Followed through then by Enhancer. Next to go by was Pure Lee. Vito Baxter, who looked a real threat across the top's only beaten one in, and that's been Corborn Rowan.
Turn around.
Racing, Allegro Power steps okay, but Allegro Runnings is out nicely, brother and sister side by side, and Shin Zigzag joins in early as well. Corborn Butsy trying to poke up between runners too. Then Corborn Hint, who's got to the rail. Further back in the race then we've got Ears Boris and Premier Prince, and also Manu Rama in the straight. Allegro Runnings, Allegro Power the inside, they're down to it, the brother and sister. Oh, just Allegro power from Allegro Runnings, I'd say. Corborn Butsy next to go by, and Shin Zigzag was fourth. Further back then to Ears Boris. Corborn Hint behind them. And well back, Premier Prince and Manu Rama. Racing, Nero is slow, Bralin Charlie is slower. Going to the lead here, Air Express. Dropping to the rail, Scooters Rose. How'd she do that? Slowing second, Stormy Days is third. Pushing through the inside then is Pacific Vibe, then Smash Allegro. Bralin Charlie around the outside, Nero trying to make some ground. Well back in the race here is Working Jewel. Air Express about to be rounded up by Scooters Rose. Out wide, Air Express kicking Scooters Rose in from Air Express. Third to go by was Pacific Vibe, and Stormy Days was fourth. Next in was Bralin Charlie. Followed through there by Smash Allegro, Nero and Working Jewel. Set to run. Racing. Hard Questions away about midfield. Fair Parade shows out early. Going with that too would have been Untouchable, and also Corborn Stickers there, and Hard Questions is in a bit of traffic here. Going right around them, No Scrutiny to lead. Let's go back to the top. No Scrutiny found the top, and Corborn Toddy came with it. Now Hard Questions comes after them. Back and behind them then to No Leave, then Fair Parade. Further back in the race, Untouchable, Corborn Stick and Unbeknown. Up they come. Hard Questions gathers up No Scrutiny in the cleave pair. Draw away Hard Questions. That's a bold win from No Scrutiny. Then we had Corborn Toddy. No Leave second, I should say. Then we had Corborn Toddy. No Scrutiny died on its run, ran fourth. My apologies there. Got the two no's mixed up. And that'd be followed back in the piece by Fair Parade, Untouchable, Unbeknown, and Corborn Stick. Ready to run. Racing. Best out here was Magic Latte. Thrilling rider back about third. Starts to accelerate to the bank. Got out quite nicely today. Cool Rhythms there. Opawa Gumsy is wider. Back in the pack here we've got Sasha McBell and Tammy's Fire. Just looking for Molly O'Shea here. Oh, she's back. She's midfield though. Up to the corner they come. Thrilling rider accelerates clear. Magic Latte starting to punch up the middle. Cool Rhythm out wider and closer into the bank. Thrilling rider makes it 4 from 4. Could go second and third here, but probably to the bank the inside with Magic Latte alongside it, and fourth to go by was Cool Rhythm. Followed through by Molly O'Shea. Further back to Sasha McBell, Tammy's Fire and Opawa Gumsy. Really nice field. Set. Racing. Thrilling Sabres out a wee bit slow. Allegro BT pings out nicely. Thrill on the inside to Charlie Runkle. Lauren the Leach up and around the outside now. Here's Thrilling Sabre driving through the inside. Kirkham Jack is back and behind them. Getting a run through the inside. Chai Latte. Back in the pack here we've got Allegro Beatty's gone back. Corborn Clay and Fast Rigby. Up to the corner. Charlie Runkle comfortably clear here. Thrilling Sabre giving chase. Then Lauren the Leach, and further back to Chai Latte and Kirkham Jack in nicely here. Charlie Runkle bolts home from Thrilling Sabre second. Third to go by. It's tight here. Chai Latte the inside, possibly on Lauren the Leach, and Kirkham Jack behind them to Allegro Beatty, Corborn Clay and Fast Rigby. Charlie Runkle. Racing. Frappuccino a fair break. Feel the Force gets out well. Corborn Spree gets away well trying to cross them. Frappuccino's trying to push through the inside. Here's Map My Run going forward around the outside. Back and behind them then to Cosmic Scrambles out wide. That'd be followed through there by Scodelario. Charlie Bobo is back, and so too is Trendy Mind. Up to the corner, Frappuccino the outside. Closer into Feel the Force. Punching home here is Map My Run and Cosmic Scramble. Frappuccino kicks clear on. Probably Cosmic Scramble on Map My Run second and third. Photo to confirm. Feel the Force weakening on the run, but not bad just the same. Charlie Bobo was next in. Scodelario was alongside of that. And then Corborn Spree, who died on its run back towards the rear of the field. Charlie Bobo, if I haven't mentioned it. Set to go. Racing, Dirk the Jerk beaten for speed here by Scusi, goes to the lead by 2. Dirk the Jerk comes out after it, followed through there by Born to Boom. Timid Turtle works into the clear now, followed through there by Lady Zena. Boston Lightning is back, so too Sarcasm, and our Gypsy at the back of the pack. It's Scusi by a couple here. Dirk the Jerk starts to wind up about 3 or 4 back then to Born to Boom. Timid Turtle, Boston Lightning charging the rail, the others no chance. Dirk the Jerk sweeps to the lead on Scusi. Dirk the Jerk, Scusi. To go by then was Born to Boom. That was a bold run. Timid Turtle just fourth over Boston Lightning. And behind them we had Sarcasm Out Gypsy, and Lady Zena ended up a distant last. Nearly there, racing. Kinetic Assassin stride slow. Corborn Martin out not too badly. Bolting to the lead here, Alcudia goes clear too by a couple of lengths from Kinetic Assassin. Around the outside to second, then Corborn Martin is followed through then by Roman Action. Rally Sarius is back. Dark Garner is back, swinging the corner. Right out the back door here we've got Quavado and also Homebush Messi. Down they come. Alcudia travelling too well for Kinetic Assassin. 2 beats the 8. Corborn Martin is third. Another minor placing for it. Followed through then by Roman Action. Rally Sarius, Dark Garner, and the others a mile away. Homebush Messi and Quavado.